Good morning, everyone. This is Pavani. Yes, I'm back with tenses. So today I would like to take tenses. So actually, I think you know what is a tense. What is a tense here? Tense means it indicates a time. Okay, it indicates a time. So how we got the word tense? The word tense is taken from a Latin word called tempus. From the word tempus, we got the word tense. Okay. See here once, the word tense is taken from a Latin word called tempus. Okay. From a Latin word tempus, we got the word tense. Tense nothing but what? It indicates the time of an action. It indicates the time of an action. So a tense denotes an action with reference to time. Tense denotes an action. What is a tense? A tense denotes an action with reference to time. A tense denotes an action with reference to time is called what? Tense. Nothing but it indicates the time of an action. Okay. Then how many kinds of tenses are there? There are three kinds of tenses in English. How many kinds of tenses we have? Three kinds of tenses. Okay. Then what are they? They are present tense, past tense, future tense. What are they? Present tense, past tense, future tense. Then what is present tense here? What is present tense? A present tense means what? A verb that denotes an action. The action which is happening in the present, at this moment. What is happening? It is called what? Present tense. For example, now what am I doing here? At present, I am explaining to you. Okay. So, what this comes under? Whatever is happening in the present situation, that comes under present tense. Okay. Then, see the definition here. A verb that denotes an action which takes place in the present time. A verb that denotes an action. A verb which denotes an action. The action which is going on in the present is called what? Present tense. The action which is going on in the present, it is called present tense. See here. A verb that denotes an action which takes place in present time, which takes place in the present time is said to be in present tense. For example, I write a letter. What I am doing? I write a letter. So, I is what? Subject. Write is what? Verb. Letter is what? Object. Okay. I write a letter. Is it clear what is present tense? Present tense means what? A verb that denotes an action which takes place in present time is said to be in present tense. The action which is taken place in the present time is called what? Present tense. Then next one is what? Past tense. Past tense means what? The actions which already we have completed. That comes under past tense. The action which had already completed. I wrote my exam yesterday very well. What I have said here, I wrote my exam. So write is changing into what here? Wrote. So wrote is what? Past tense. Already the action has been completed. Okay. So now here past tense means what? A verb that denotes an action which took place in the past time is said to be in past tense. The action which has taken place in the past time. Already the action has been completed. So it is called what? Past tense. It comes under what? Past tense. Then what is the example here? Here present tense means I write a letter. Then here past tense means what? I wrote a letter. Write is V1 and this is what? V2. Write is V1. Wrote is what? V2. Okay. So V2 nothing but simple past tense. Okay. Then next what is this? Future tense. Future tense means easily we can understand that which is going to happen in the future. Which is going to happen in the future. Now see here. A verb that denotes an action which will take place in future is said to be in future tense. A verb that denotes an action, the verb which denotes an action, which tells about the action which is going to happen in the future, which takes place in the future is called what? Future tense. So for example here, I shall write a letter. I shall write a letter. What here? Already I write a letter. Here I wrote, I completed. And here I am going to write a letter, you are saying. Okay. So once again we'll see what is tense. The word tense is taken from a Latin word called tempus. The word tense is taken from a Latin word called tempus. A tense denotes an action. Then what is a tense? It denotes an action with reference to time. Nothing but it tells about the time of an action when it is done. Okay, then how many kinds of tenses we have in English? There are three kinds of tenses in English. They are present tense, past tense, future tense. Then what is present tense? A verb that denotes an action which takes place in present time. The action which is happening at present. In the present time, if the action happens, it comes under present tense. Okay, then past tense, the action which had already completed yesterday, the previous day, then it comes under what? Past tense. The next one, future tense. What is future tense? The action which is going to happen in the future. Present, past and future, which tells about at present what is happening is called present tense, which tells about what had already happened is called past tense, which tells about what is going to happen in the future is called future tense. Okay, so now let us see the remaining. Okay, so this is the basic one. Okay, this is the just basic. You have learned now present tense, past tense and future tense what it is. Now let us see. Okay, then again these tenses, each tense is subdivided into how many forms? 4 forms. Each tense is subdivided into how many forms? 4 forms. Then what are they? Okay, now each tense has divided into, now present tense. Okay, each tense has divided into how many forms? 4 forms. Then past tense 4, future tense 4. So 4 into 3 equals to how much? Total we have how many tenses? We have 12 tenses. Actually the basic term is what? Present tense, past tense, future tense. Again in present tense it is subdivided into 4, past tense is subdivided into 4 and future tense is subdivided into 4. So 4 3s are 12. So how many tenses altogether we got? 12 tenses. Altogether how many tenses we have? 12 tenses. So let us see first present tense. Okay, first we will see present tense. Okay, now in this present tense, first one is what? Simple present tense. What is first one? Simple present tense. Okay, next one is present continuous tense. Next one is what? Present continuous tense. And next one is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Next, fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. So you need to remember the structures. Okay, you need to remember the structures. So now what is present tense? Actually here in present tense, present tense 4, past tense 4, future tense 4 I said. Altogether how many tenses we have now? 12 tenses. Now first one we will see what are the 4. In present tense what we have? Present simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so now we will see what is simple present tense. So simple present tense tells about the habitual actions. Okay, simple present tense tells about what? Habitual actions. That means which is going to happen daily in our life. Okay, I read a novel. I read a novel. So it's your habit. I read a novel. Then now, what is the structure for simple present tense? Simple present tense means what? It tells about the habitual actions. It talks about the universal statements. Okay. So generally when we talk about, okay, this comes under what? Simple present tense. Is it clear? Simple present tense tells about what? Habitual actions. Okay. That means regularly what you are doing. Okay, about what we say regularly, what we are doing, that comes under simple present tense. Is it clear? So now simple present tense, what is the structure? Subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. Okay, subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. Why I have written S or ES, I'll tell you. For example, she reached the station early. She reaches the station early. So what we are adding for V1? When we are adding for V1, yes, for example, she goes to school. She goes to school. Okay, she goes to school. Now what is V1 actually here? go only. But what I have added, es I have added. That means what? For simple present tense, that is V1. Okay, according to the sentence, we add S or ES. That's why beside the structure, instead of writing only subject plus V1 plus object, you have to write S or ES also. For some words, you add only S. For some words, you add ES. For example, now, she go to school. Can I say? No. Why? Because she is singular. It must be here goes. Okay. So, she goes to school. That is called what? Simple present tense. Okay. Simple present tense means it tells about the eternal truths, about the habitual actions. Okay, the next, what is present continuous tense? And the action which happens, simple present tense means the action which happens at the present moment, and about what it tells about the habitual actions. Okay, next one is what? Present continuous tense. So the action has started earlier. For example, I have started the class at the beginning. Okay, it has taken at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes time. Then what I can say, the action has started earlier and it is going on. The action still it is going on. It did not stop at particular moment. The action still it is going on. It is continuing. Okay, so what is present continuous tense? In present only, today only, at present only, I have started at certain time, but still the action is going on. That is called what? Present continuous tense. That is called what? Present continuous tense. So now here, like what? Subject plus is, am, are plus V4 plus object. Okay, when it is continuous, you have to understand that we will get V4 ing form. V4 nothing but ing form. For example, if I take same sentence, she goes to school, what I can write? She. What I have to use? Is, am, are. She is a singular, so what I can use? Is. If it is I can use am. If it is are, they are. Okay, if it is plural, we use are. If it is singular, what I can use here? Is. If it is I follows am. So now I have taken the same sentence here. Now see here, she goes to school. She is, goes becomes what? V4 means what? Going. What is V4? Going. See now here, V1, V2, V3, V4. Okay, go, went, gone, going. So what is the form here? V4, what we got? Going. So she is going to school. She is going to school. Okay, when she started, still she is going to the school. She started from her house, but still she didn't reach the school. She is going to school. So that is called what? Present continuous tense. Is it clear? The next one is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense means the actions which have completed just now are called present perfect tense. Okay, just now the actions which have been completed, we call it as present perfect tense. So now, what is the structure for this? Subject plus has or have plus. Okay, V3 means perfect. You have to remember V3 means perfect. V3 plus object. Okay, subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Okay, this is the structure. Then what is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense means the action. It tells about the actions which have completed just now. It tells about the actions which have completed just now. Is called what? Present perfect tense. Okay, so now here, what is the structure? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Okay, so now what I can take? Same sentence if I take. So as she is a singular, what I have to take? Has or have? Has I must take. So she has, V3 form of go is what here? Gone. Okay, she has gone to school. What is the object? School. Now you can see according to the structure whether the sentence is there or not. She is what? Subject. According to the structure, has or have, we have to put it is there. So has gone comes under what? V3. To the school comes under what? Object. Is it clear? Then next one, present perfect continuous tense. So what is present perfect continuous tense here? Present perfect continuous means the action has started. Okay, the action has started earlier and we continued, and after that we have stopped for a while and then the action continued again. That is called what? Present perfect continuous tense. Action started. Okay, continued. Then we stopped for a while. Perfect means what? Just now completed actions. Okay. We stopped for a while. And then again we have continued in the present time only. That is called what? Present perfect continuous tense. Is it clear? For example, I'll give you the notes. I have stopped for a while and then again I have continued. That means what? The action started, continued, stopped and again continued. That is called what? Present perfect continuous tense. Okay. At present time only everything is happening. So now what is the structure? Subject plus has or have plus been plus V4 plus object. So you need to remember here continuous. When you will get continuous, you get V4 form. But whereas same structure you will get what you are using for present perfect tense. Has or have, you got the structure, no? So has or have. Extra what is added? Extra only been is added. Extra what is added? That you need to remember. Extra been will be added for present perfect continuous tense. Is it clear? Then continuous means what I told you in the second one. Present continuous tense, what you got? V4. So here also you will get V4. For present form only go, we are adding ing form. So it becomes going. That is only V4. Instead of writing V1 plus ing form, I am using V4. Is it clear? Now, so what I can write here? She has what? Been. If it is plural, for example, they I have written. So what I have to use? They have been. Okay. They are going to school is there. So they have been going to school. I have to write. But I used here only she. So what I must use? She has been going to school. She has been going to school. Now see the structure. Subject has been going is what? V3 form, or like what? V4 form. And to school is what? Object. Is it clear? Is it clear everyone? So once again I'll tell you what is present tense. Under present tense we have 4 forms. Under present tense how many forms? We have 4 forms. Present tense is subdivided into 4 forms. They are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So simple present tense. Simple present tense tells about the habitual action and eternal truth which is happening every day in our day-to-day life. It talks about that. Okay. So what is the structure here? Subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. Actually here you can write the structure only subject plus V1 plus object. But why I am using S or ES? Why? Because when you get the singular in the noun place, you have to use the verb as yes or es. For example, like I read a novel. I read a novel. I have written this sentence. So as it is I cannot add I reads a novel. So it will be like this only. If at all, if he or she reads a novel, if it is like he, what I can use? He reads a novel. So what I am adding? Yes, I am adding. He reads a novel. She reads a novel. Okay. When it is singular, the verb becomes here. For the verb, what we add? Yes or es according to the word. Is it clear? So, next, present continuous tense. What is present continuous tense? The action has started and still the action is going on. It has been continued. So, it is called what? Present continuous tense. So, what is the structure here? Subject plus is, am, are plus V4 plus object. Subject plus is, am, are plus V4 plus object. That is the structure. Then what is the sentence here? She is going to school. So as she is singular, I have used is. If it is I follows what? Am. If I use they follows what? Are. Is it clear? Then next, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So present perfect tense means the actions which have completed just now. Just now completed actions comes under present perfect tense. Means in the present itself the action has been completed. Okay. I have started at certain time and in this period only I have completed this part. So that is called what? Present perfect tense. Okay. So subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. What is the structure? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Okay, then she has gone to school. She has gone to school. So she comes under subject, has gone is V3 and to school is the object. Okay, gone comes under V3. So according to the structure, has or have is there. If it is singular, what you have to use? Has. If it is plural, what you have to use? Have. Okay. Then present perfect continuous tense. What is present perfect continuous tense? The action has started earlier, continued, and it stopped, and again it continued. That is called what? Present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Then subject plus has or have plus being plus V4 plus object. So extra what you can see compared to like what present perfect means, always you have to remember V3 you will get. Okay, so now here V3 changes to V4 as it is continuous. Continuous means you should get informed, and same structure has or have you used. Extra what you have used here, only the word being, that you need to remember. Okay, so now let us go to next one. Okay, now these are the like what definitions and also the examples I have given. Even I have given the structures also. So next we will see past tense. Okay, now here second one is what? Past tense. Under this past tense again we have four forms. Again we have how many forms? Four forms. So simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, next past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so how many forms we have? Four forms. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. So now what is simple past tense? In past tense already you have learned that the actions which have been already completed comes under past tense. Okay, simple past tense means the action which has already completed. The action which has already completed. That is called what? Simple past tense. So for example, like what is the structure? Subject plus V2 plus object. Subject plus V2 plus object. Okay. I wrote a novel. I wrote a novel. Okay, I wrote a novel. So I is what here? Subject. Wrote is what? V2. Novel is what? Object. So now see here. Write, wrote, written, writing. Okay, this is V4, this is V3, this is V2, and this is V1. Now you see, write, wrote, written, writing. Okay, so now what I have written the structure V2. V2 write changes to what here? Wrote. So I have used I wrote a novel. I wrote a novel. So simple past means what? The action which has already completed is called what? Simple past tense. The action which has already completed. And we can talk about the actions which had already completed in the past. When we talk, it comes under simple past tense. The habitual actions which completed in the past also we can say like what? Simple past tense. So now here I wrote a novel. What is my habit of reading the novel? So my habit is what? Like I wrote a novel means that the habitual past action. Okay, so now next one is past continuous tense. So past continuous tense means in the past. In the past means yesterday. For example, I have started writing the novel and I have completed yesterday itself. Okay, I started yesterday in the morning and yesterday itself I have completed writing the novel. So what I can write? Past continuous tense means the action has been started earlier in the past and completed in the past. It is called what? Past continuous tense. The action has started in the past earlier and completed in the past. That is called what? Past continuous tense. So now what is the structure? Subject plus was or were plus V4 plus object. So remember here, present continuous what you got? Is, am, are. As the action is past, already completed, what we have to use? Was or were. Was is used for singular and were is used for plural. Okay, so now see here. I wrote a novel. So what I can write? I was writing a novel. So what is the structure? V4. So what is V4 here? Writing. So according to the structure, after the subject, this is the subject. After the subject, what I have to use? Either was or were. Was is used for singular. Were is used for plural. So I is what here? Singular or plural? Singular. So what I have used here? Was. So again, next one is what? V4. According to the structure, what we have to use? V4. Then writing is V4 here. So I was writing a novel. Wrote changes to writing. V4. This is V2 and this is V4. Okay. Is it clear? Then now next, past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? The action which has started earlier in the past, completed in the past, continued and again. Now see here. Action happened in the past, started in the past, started early in the past and continued in the past, and after continued it has stopped in the just now actions I told you in present tense. No, in the same manner in the past the action which has completed, it is called what? Past perfect tense. The action which has completed in the past, okay, that is called what? That is called what? Past perfect tense. Okay, so now what is the structure? Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Whereas in present perfect, what you got? Has or have. So past perfect means already the action has been completed. Okay, just now completed in the past. Okay, that is called what? Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Okay, then now V3 what you have here? Written. What you have? Written. So what I have to write here? I had. What is there according to the structure? Had. Had plus V3. V3 means written. I had written a novel. I had written a novel. So I comes under what? Subject. Okay. Had is according to the structure. That means had written comes under V3. Novel comes under object. Okay. So past perfect tense means subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Past perfect tense. What is the structure? Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So the action which happened in the past and completed in the past comes under past perfect tense. Okay. Then now next one is what? Past perfect continuous tense. Next one is what? Past perfect continuous tense. So what is past perfect continuous tense? The action which started earlier in the past, continued, completed and again continuing in the past. That is called what? Past perfect continuous tense. The action started in the past, continued in the past, completed in the past and again continued in the past. That is called what? Still it is continuing. For example, yesterday I have started the topic, still the action is going on now. That means what here? Okay, so past perfect continuous tense means still the action is going on. It started in the past, continued in the past, completed in the past and today again I am continuing with the same topic. So what is the structure? Subject plus had plus been plus V4 plus object. So what you are getting here for V4, like what? For the fourth tense you are getting extra been. Now see here V3 changes to V4. When it is continuous you have to understand it as V4. Okay, when it is continuous you have to understand it as V4. So now extra what you are adding? Just been. Now see here, subject plus had we got. In place of V3 you have written V4, but in between this what you got here? Been. Extra been. For all the tenses like that only you will get. Okay, so present perfect continuous, when it is present perfect continuous you will get what? Been. So now I can write here the sentence as I had been. After had what I have? Been. Then written changes to what? Writing. I had been writing a novel. I had been writing a novel. Now I comes under what? Subject. Okay. Had been writing comes under what here? So had been is according to the structure. This comes under what? V4 and novel is what? Object. So is it clear everyone? So what is past tense? Past tense means the actions which have already completed. Okay, simple past tense means the habitual actions which completed in the past comes under simple past tense. For example, what is the structure? Subject plus V2 plus object. I wrote a novel. So I is subject. Write V form, V2 form is what? Wrote. So here I have written the structure V2. Then what it should be written here? I wrote a novel. Whether according to the structure the sentence is there or not, you need to check. So subject V2 is wrote and a novel is object. Okay. The next one is what? Past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus V4 plus object. The action which has started in the past and continued in the past is called what? Past continuous tense. So what is the structure? Subject plus was or were plus V4 plus object. Okay, so if it is like what, plural, you have to use were. If it is singular, you have to use was. So I is singular, then I have written I was writing a novel. Writing is what here? V4. Writing is what? V4. Novel is what? Object. So now next one is what? Past perfect tense. The action started earlier in the past, continued in the past and completed in the past. That is called what? Past perfect tense. So what is the structure here? Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Okay, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So now I had written a novel. V3 is what? Written. Okay, so I had written a novel. Okay, I comes under subject, written is V3 form. According to the structure, had is written and novel is the object. Okay, the next one, past perfect continuous tense. So what is past perfect continuous tense? The action started in the earlier, continued in the earlier and completed in the earlier and again it is continued. That is called what? Past perfect continuous tense. So subject plus had plus been plus V4 plus object. Okay, so extra what you are adding for past perfect continuous tense or present perfect continuous tense, extra been you are adding. Continuous means you have to remember that we get V4. V1 plus inform, nothing but V4. Is it clear? So I had been writing a novel. I is subject, had according to the structure we have used. Then after had what we have to use? Been. Then writing. V4 is what? Writing. Then next, novel is the object. So these two I have completed. Tomorrow's session I will continue with what? With the exercise, and also one more is what we have completed now, present tense and past tense. So in the meanwhile you try to understand this topic and try to make some sentences. Okay, so in the next session I'll try to complete one exercise as well as the third tense, that is future tense. In that future tense again four we have. Okay, like what? Again future tense is subdivided into four forms. So that I am going to teach in the next class and as well as one exercise. So I hope everyone have understood this topic. Once again go through the topic. So thank you one and all.